A few days ago, I injured my hand while drawing after I purchased this Graph Gear 1000 pencil. Nothing to do with the pencil, it's actually pretty great, but I gripped the pencil too hard. When I started learning how to draw like 20 days ago, I would follow the instructors and they hold the pencil like this. This is also how I hold a crochet hook when I do my projects, and I can just go on like this for hours. But what I recalled was that my hand also used to cramp with the same motion. And it turns out there's a thing called a death grip, which means you're pinching too hard with your fingers, causing it to ache. Initially, I thought that crocheting like this for hours was what caused the pain. So at one point, I bought compression gloves and it helped with the pain a bit. But when that stopped working, I had to consciously remind myself to loosen my grip. For some reason, that didn't occur to me when I was drawing with the pencil grip. And so then I injured my middle knuckle after like 2 days of using the pencil. So I started to practice consciously loosening my grip by writing down the alphabet. So now when I try to write, I put my thumb on one side, middle finger on the other, index finger on top. The body of the pencil stays in between my thumb and index finger. When I was practicing to write, I made my fingers completely relaxed, only moving my forearm and shoulder to write the letters. Paper is also not flat on the table, so it's easier to write. And this was the result of writing with my forearm and shoulder only. I've never written so straight on blank paper before. I do struggle with lowercase letters a bit, so it's not as straight. However, it's still pretty good. Like, this is what I mean when I say learn how to hold a pencil and find your comfort grip, because otherwise you can injure yourself after long sessions. So the right way to hold a pencil is to hold it loosely enough, that way it can easily get snatched from your fingers. But by default, I end up holding onto my pencil for dear life. Like, I was able to write all of this without cramping my fingers. Back in school, when we were still taking notes on paper, my hand would cramp up after like 2 pages or so. The letters would become illegible at some point, and I would have to drop my pencil and shake my hand because of the fatigue. And I didn't realize until now in my late 20s how to hold a pencil correctly. Other than that, here's my progress so far for my head twinchies. I finished 2 rows. Follow for more, y'all.